Good evening. Welcome to Vision of Asia, the news you can trust and events that move and celebrate our very own South Asian community. I am Pia Jyoti Khatru coming to you from our ITV Gold studio in New Jersey. In the community news, America's oldest and largest film festival, New York Indian Film Festival Virtual Edition 2022 is running through May 14th. The biggest fair in the tri-state, India Fair, is getting ready to be opened for 2 days. In the headlines from the world news, new Prime Minister Wickremesinghe vows to uplift Sri Lanka's economy, hopes to strengthen ties with India. The prestigious America's oldest and largest film festival, New York Indian Film Festival Virtual Edition 2022 has already started from May 7th through May 14th and is premiering its lineup of independent, art house, alternate and diaspora films with on-demand streaming offered by Shift 72. There will be a closing night film screening and awards presentation at the Village East Cinema, 181 2nd Avenue, New York on May 14th, 2022, starting at 4:30 p.m. You can check it out on knife.us for more details. Let's watch ITV Gold's Nidhi Kathuria in conversation with the festival organizers.
How do you direct a movie which is a documentary based on the historical chronicles, the footage which is in archives? Is there an angle that you introduced or discovered that gave a new narrative to your story? Perhaps some kind of a director's touch?
Well, I was very clear, right from the start that I would like to understand and explore the larger perspective of what this relationship, this so-called love affair, which has endured over the decades. And I am very happy that it has come through, really, because I think that it is not just the music which we are talking about, and that is why, there is not a single Beatles song in this film, because to buy one song of the Beatles from Apple will wipe out your entire budget of your documentary. So, that's the way, documentary budgets go. But I think that we've managed to tell the world, tell the oldies who loved the Beatles earlier, but also tell the younger generation across the world about that the Beatles are this unique phenomenon who are still talked about because of India. Because
Very
India,
true.
and I think it makes me very proud as an Indian to, say that, not just as some boast, but that India was a country which had immense cultural riches, immense spiritual strength, and that sustained and excited and thrilled these young, absolute mega rock stars. So I think that relationship is what I was trying to really explore, and that, as if you say, the director's touch, that is mine.
True. Very nice. Nikhil, what is your creative process like? How do you choose which projects to work on?
Most of the times I write my own stuff. So it's very rare that I get I think Betal that I did for Netflix and Blumhouse. I think that's the only thing that I had not written, and something came to me and I loved the material, so I did it. But otherwise I would typically write my own films, and it's most of the times a function of what I'm going through life at that particular point. It's in some way, I think you're always kind of seeking catharsis to to whatever it is that is bothering you. And I think for me, telling stories is one way of achieving that. And then of course, uh, you apply a genre to it, and um, you practice. Sometimes you make a thriller, or sometimes you make a love story, or you make a family drama. But most of the times, it is about what you're feeling.
Suman, before we end this, talk about the lineup of short films that we have at the festival.
As with every year at the film festival, at the New York Indian Film Festival, our shorts programs are extremely popular. When we did it in person, we would see a lot of people come in for the 9 p.m. screening going on till the midnight. So thankfully, you don't have to stay up that late this time. It's virtual. We have them categorized into different themes online. And we also have a big selection of LGBTQ movies, short films also that people can watch. Everything is online at online.nyiff.us. This year we collaborated on a new platform called Shift 72, which is industry-wide standard, taking care of film festivals around the world such as Sundance and TIFF. And we're very happy to have that platform, which is looking very clean, polished, and easy for all of the audience to use and watch the films.
Great. So thank you so much for your time, guys. I wish you all the best for your films, and lovely talking to you. And we'll be watching your films in New York.
The biggest fair in the tri-state is getting ready to be opened for 2 days. Organizers of India Fair were at our studio to talk about their upcoming event on May 21st and 22nd at New Jersey Convention and Expo Center, Edison, New Jersey. Let's watch the excerpts.
21st and 22nd, and everybody's looking forward to it. Just see, my God, and you're talking about that beautiful Bollywood singing diva, my God, that is Shraddha Pandit. They're coming. Guys, see that? This is going to be so much fun 2 days. So let's start with you, Priyanka. Tell us what happens on 21st.
So we're back after COVID. India Fair is back with a bang, and we are celebrating 15 years of India Fair. And we've been here for the community, bringing our Indian culture, Bollywood celebrities, a lot of hangama. So we have so much extra stuff planned this year, and I would love to tell you more about it.
I want to really thank Rajesh ji, Arun ji. I think they have been the pillars of the community. Their hard work, commitment, honesty, and of course the friendly nature. As we all know that they have worked so hard and they have become the Kadi of the community, and we thank them for creating this platform for young talent, dancers. People come there and showcase their talent. That is India Fair. And Rajesh, tell us, how is your experience?
So my experience has been wonderful throughout these years, and it has really privileged that we are able to host this event without any incident, and lot of millions of people visited this fair since very day. You are a part of this since very first day, and you are always encouraged us to do more of such events. So we did in other parts of the USA also, we got big success, and such events give us a lot of strength and to celebrate more in a vibrant way, you know.
Fantastic. So let's go to Priyanka. Priyanka, I know you have a lot of excitement. The kids' activity, which is something new, never happened before. So tell us more about it.
Absolutely. So, just like you said, Kulji, we love to showcase talent at India Fair. And, the center of attention are the children of our community, kids who are brought up here. They're learning dances. We give them a big platform where they can come and showcase their talent. So, per the audience's request, this year we're actually having a talent show. And, we want your kids to come out and we want to showcase their talent. We want these kids to shine and, come up with, showcase their talent and come to India Fair. We're introducing our Lego competition this year. So something different that's never been seen at an Indian show before. We want to do a live Lego building competition for kids. We want kids to come out and showcase their Legos and, connect and bring their talent to the community.
Actually, we have been doing other Indo-American fair. Then a thought came to mind that why won't we celebrate a different event where we showcase our India right here in New Jersey. So we coined and she coined the idea of India Fair. And for a moment we were thinking how would it look, and it came up really well.
The Iron Lady, give her a big hand.
I would want to congratulate her.
If you are watching.
And she is very dedicated and she has been doing behind the scene, and though Priyanka and we are always there in front, and she is a really big support to the fair. Without her, I don't think so that it would be possible. Not only she is my wife, but still, and she is an amazing personality, and she has new ideas, and she guides us well how to go to the next step, and I appreciate and salute her. And
to you, Priyanka, this kind of event is so humongous. So many people are involved, so many vendors coming from all over the world. And of course, Business NJ connecting people, all the sponsors, people who are supporting you guys, and of course, a huge budget. What kind of need you're looking from the community and sponsors that they should come forward and support more events like this, what you're organizing, because it's very professionally done. 15 years! Talia!
Thank you, Kulraji. That's actually, a great thought. We do this event for the community and, we want the community to come out and support us. We're always looking for sponsors because the show is not possible without our sponsors. And, I want to mention our presenting sponsors this year are Horizon Blue Shield of New Jersey.
Talia for them!
And also,
Horizon Blue Shield.
And also RK Jewelers, they are also presenting sponsor, and they have come and, in a big way. They want to support. They are actually sponsoring the Kids Talent Show. So, they want to support the community. And, we always invite the community to come out and, enjoy everything that we're bringing for them. We bring Bollywood artists, there's going to be like a lot of live performances, both days, Saturday, Sunday, from 11 to 7. We have non-stop entertainment, a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, and, a lot of fun.
India Fair, May 21st, 22nd. Get ready. Tell your phone a friend, from Delaware, from wherever they want to come. Come, stay here, enjoy the festivities, enjoy the culture, khana, pina, mauj, masti, bring some dhela, don't be akela, come to India Fair, okay. Take care, of course, Jaspir Jassi is going to rock the, chakde phate. You're going to have a lot of fun, and of course, we have Shraddha Pandit, the Bollywood sensation, she'll be there performing. So looking forward to seeing you all. At the behalf of ITV Gold, we want to thank you that we are part of it, and we are part of this huge mega 2-day event. So big thank you to Arun Anand ji. She is an amazing lady. मैं उन्हें बहन कहता हूँ. Thank you Thank you. Thank you so much, Rajeshji. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Kulji.
You are amazing. You are a great individual. God bless.
Our special thanks to ITV Gold and Parik Worldwide, and they have been with us for so long. I think day one, and this Parik Worldwide media, and they supported us in any way they could. You know, hats off to them, and thank you to Sudhir Parik ji for inviting us today, and I request then again all of you to come and support our communities, support the India Fair, and celebrate India in this part of the world. Thank you very
Priyanka
much.
ji, a few kind words, a beautiful smile from you.
Absolutely. So, I'm looking forward to seeing you all at India Fair. You won't be disappointed. There's so much fun, masti hangama, and lots of activities planned. So, bring the kids. There's kids rides. I forgot to mention there's lots of stuff for kids to have fun. And this event happens once a year. So, you have to be there and you have to come and enjoy. And I just want to take a moment, Kulji, to thank you for your hospitality and interviewing us today. I want to thank ITV Gold, Parik Worldwide Media for being our supporter and sponsor for India Fair for many, many years, and especially Mr. Ilyas Qureshi and Mr. Sudhir Parik for inviting us today. And we're very grateful to you for your support.
In the world news, new Prime Minister Vikram Singhe vows to uplift Sri Lanka's economy, hopes to strengthen ties with India. Shortly after being appointed as Sri Lankan Prime Minister, Ranil Wickremesinghe on Thursday said he has taken up the challenge of uplifting the island nation's crisis-ridden economy and added that ties with India will get much better under his government. Wickremesinghe, who is the leader of the United National Party, was sworn in as Prime Minister by Gotabaya Rajapaksa in Colombo today. He had previously served as the Sri Lankan Prime Minister on 5 occasions. I have taken on a challenge of uplifting the economy and I must fulfill it, Wickremesinghe told reporters. Answering a question on India-Sri Lanka ties after his appointment, he said, "It will become much better. They should stay. We want them to stay. If they want to talk, yes," Wickremesinghe when asked about the protesters. The Indian High Commission in Colombo reiterated the country's commitment to the people of Sri Lanka after Ranil Wickremesinghe was sworn in as the Prime Minister. High Commission of India hopes for political stability and looks forward to working with the government of Sri Lanka formed in accordance with democratic processes pursuant to the swearing in of Honorable at RWUNP as the Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. The High Commission said in a tweet, India's commitment to the people of Sri Lanka will continue, it added. Mahindra Rajapaksa stepped down as the Prime Minister on Monday following violent incidents reported between pro-government groups and anti-government protesters.
Battling its worst crisis in decades. These are visuals of people in a jumble to stock up on essentials as the curfew was lifted temporarily on Thursday. People also crowded onto buses in the hope of returning to their hometowns before restrictions set in again.
We have hit the bottom economically. We earn a living from money made by driving this tuk-tuk. By the time I queue up for fuel and manage to get any petrol, the curfew will be imposed. I don't have enough time to do my job. I will have to go home without money. We open our shops, but there's no point. There are no people, but we are just staying open.
Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa said on Wednesday he would appoint a new Prime Minister and Cabinet this week.
While working to ensure the security of the country, I will work with all party leaders to bring about political stability in the country. I am taking steps to form a new government to control the current situation, to prevent the country from falling into anarchy, as well as to maintain the affairs of the government that have been halted. This week, I will appoint a Prime Minister and cabinet ministers who command a majority in Parliament and can secure the confidence of the people.
The President's statement followed comments from Sri Lanka's central bank governor early on Wednesday. who said that he would quit within weeks unless political stability was restored. Earlier in the week, 7 people were killed and over 200 injured in violence that prompted Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa to resign. A villa belonging to Mahinda Rajapaksa was seen on Wednesday, covered in graffiti by protesters. Shoot-at-sight orders were issued to the troops out on the streets. But that did not deter protesters from committing some incidents of rioting and arson targeting properties of Sri Lanka's first family. The island nation is battling its worst economic crisis since independence.
One of the main reasons that the people are beginning to question are the many development programs that have been funded by China that have not been productive, because there have been billions of loans taken for projects that have not provided any return or any revenue for the government. So that has also increased the debt issue that Sri Lanka is facing, because most of the debt that was loans that were taken, the repayment period started from 2019 onwards.
Okay.
So now, apart from the debt that we have the repayment of debt taken for the many large-scale Chinese projects that have failed to provide any revenue to the government. But so, given all those things, I feel Sri Lankans, in nature, are resilient, because we had a 30-year civil war. We faced a tsunami which devastated part of the entire eastern part of Sri Lanka. And we have faced so many, we have been hit by so many double whammies, but we managed to still come out of it. So I believe mainly there needs to be a political will by all parties to first and foremost get together. Yes, mistakes were made. Yes, bad economic decisions were made. Bad policies were made, but yet, at the end of the day, for the sake of the nation and its people, everybody needs to get together.
Sri Lanka should focus on having assistance from bilateral partners, IMF, and other creditors, but they should also focus and to see how they can revive some of their, main revenue-earning sectors and economy. For example, tourism, remittances, all these sectors, because. And that would be possible only if there is some kind of politically the country is peaceful. There is no protest ongoing on the street. So these are the conditions, and also Sri Lanka needs to focus on bringing investors and all.
Okay.
Because they need to think about that until unless if they want to revive the Sri Lankan economy. And definitely the long-term measures that they have to do some kind of structural reform. There are some inherent problems in Sri Lankan economy, but those are like long-term. There cannot be an immediate solution to those. So these are the, areas of focus.
And that's a wrap on Vision of Asia tonight. Send us your suggestions and community news that you would like us to cover for our print and television coverage at events@itvgold.com. Follow us on our Facebook handle at itvgold, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and pick up a free copy of Desi Talk if you are in the tri-state or in the Chicago area for community news, entertainment, and events in US and India. You can also read the News India Times newspaper online at www.newsindiatimes.com or subscribe to the hard copy by calling 212-675-7515. This is Pia Jyoti Kachru signing off.